My name is Joe Martinez.
And where are you from?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
So I understand that I heard a rumor that you started working here 40 years ago.
Yes,
So is that 1985?
about 1985, yeah.
1985. So what was going on at that point in your life? Was like, I mean,
Well,
how did it change your life to be here?
I was young. I was only in my 20s. That was some good times.
Yeah. So in your 20s, and so of course the first question I would think is how has the building changed?
Oh, the building's changed dramatically.
And the bottom line is.
When I first started here, the building was very older people, older tenants. You know, they weren't as young as they are today. It was a mostly older building.
Like retirement kind of
Not
thing?
retirement, but in their 50s. I mean, they weren't children. They were, you know.
Yeah, and so the thing is that did things drastically change? Well, I remember I was going to talk about COVID. So the COVID time was definitely one of those moments where things were kind of a little different.
Yeah.
I remember I was afraid to take the elevator.
Yeah.
I was walking up and down the stairs and all this stuff. But my biggest question is, in terms of actually what you were doing relative to deliveries coming in, that how drastic did that change when the internet happened? Or when people started doing more and more and more and more. And
Well, since the internet,
exploded.
the volume of packages become unbelievable. I mean, years ago, you didn't have the internet. We didn't have the volume of packages that you have today.
Yeah, so even just basically, I remember even when I was here 20 years ago, it was basically UPS and the postal service and FedEx was starting
And the policies were different. They were allowed to, because we didn't have computers, we would call the tenants. If they were home, we would send the UPS guy up or the FedEx guy up. Now that we have computers now, everything has to be documented, so there's no more.
Yeah, so of course.
Yeah.
So keeping up with that's a real challenge because even what you were doing when you started out here was a whole different level than I was doing having to work on the computers and all the passwords, all this stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Everything
was done with a paper and pencil.
Yeah, so it was. So of course, one of the other questions, and I remember also so much. I remember going to the Christmas parties
Yes.
and having you be Santa Claus.
Yes.
Yeah. So when was the first time you were Santa Claus? How long ago?
Wow.
Did you get that gig
I was
early
doing
on?
Santa Claus. That was my own gig.
Yeah.
I started, and I was doing it for like almost 20-some years.
Yeah, but I remember we had Kathy Greer play.
Yeah, well, I would hire all the entertainment.
And Louis
I would do the entertainment, the characters, the Santa was all me.
Yeah, that was.
And it was just a tradition. I started it one year and just went
Yeah,
from there.
so I have a video. I have a video of one of
Videos,
those
yeah.
that I could
It was
post
good
at
times.
that point. Yeah,
It was
I could
good
find
times.
it.
I remember like
Yeah.
it was yesterday.
Yeah, and I remember some of the people, and you go through the list and say, oh, that guy is no longer around, or this person moved out years ago,
Yeah.
or so. You look at all the people that are at those parties, you know, it was like pretty
It was
intense.
it was good times.
It was,
Not that they're saying it's not good times now, but they were different times, put it that way, different times.
yeah. So I was going to ask, but of course I'm not asking, who was the craziest person in the building in the early days. I mean, in the early days, it's always the stories and stories and stories.
I would just say it was a different generation.
Yeah,
It was more of a free generation. We had tenants that used to come down here in the sitting room, sit here, drink wine, smoke cigarettes. It was just a different time.
Yeah.
It was a different time.
Yeah,
Yes,
it was really different.
It was a different time.
So what do you like more about now than then, or what did you like more about then than now? It's an interesting question.
I like more back then, I would say. I'm more of an old-fashioned guy. I'm not big on technology and computers. I like years ago where everything was paper and pencil, interactive. The interaction with the tenants were different.
And you remembered all these people.
All of them.
Now, how many people is that technically? How many apartments is it? 200?
We had 200 apartments.
200 apartments. Remembering almost
Everybody.
through the years.
Everybody.
God, I mean that's hard to believe.
Yeah. Listen, I have no complaints. I have a lot of fond memories of this building, which I would take with me when I retire. And
I heard a rumor you're going to retire.
Yes, I am.
And when's the last day?
The last day would be June 30th.
June 30th.
Yes.
Oh God! And today is the 12th. I think.
Today is, yes, the 12th.
Yeah. See, I think that proves I'm in touch with reality, which is, you know, and some of the people that lived here were in touch with reality.
Yeah.
You know, but so I think that's a good one. If there's one thing you want to say at the end, that just to like as a of thanks for the memories or something kind of thing.
Yeah. I just like to say, whoever's going to be watching this video, that I'm going to miss this place dearly. My heart is always here, and it will always be here. I just going to say it's a new chapter in my life, and I'm not going to say I'm prepared for it, but I'm going to have no choice. It's going to be a new step in my life. I'm going to miss a lot of the good memories in the building, a lot of the great tenants that I met throughout the years, some that are still here, some that are not here anymore. But I take that all with me, and
I remember seeing your kids at the party.
yes.
That you had, and then the fact that those kids.
My kids are grown now. My kids are my son is in his 30s now.
But occasionally, when they were little kids, and they end up at
I used to bring them to all my Christmas parties.
Yeah, those are the
Yeah,
days.
I try to bring them to all.
Hey.
But
Well,
yeah,
thanks
it
a lot.
was-
Thanks a lot.
Yes.
Okay, I think
Let's see. I want to see